So we back with another video. Today we got y'all boys with the best swing animations in NBA 2K23. Now I've had this asked a couple times in the videos recently, so let's just go over it real quick and real fast. Swings are wings, 6'5" to 6'9". Small guards are the 6'4" and below. The bigs are the 6'10" and up. And today we're gonna be going over that build in the middle, which is probably the most popular builds in the game. We're gonna be giving you guys the best animations for everything that you possibly think of: dribbles, dunks, jump shots. Doesn't really matter. We're gonna go over it all in this video. So if you guys do want more, just make sure to like the video, subscribe if you're new. No more talking. Let's hop into it.
I got digital dash, can't ride with a I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I hide in the bins and pull out the lot. Got Tiffany diamond, it cost me a lot. They flying like birds, but drop on this hot. 400 degrees, I burned up the block. Burn out, make one call, they turn out. CC the gang, get the word out. When the shit getting hot, you the first out. Cover my wrist with a watch and I flood it with rocks. Now I look at the time all day. EP high, I rap the old block and I drop off the top. And I know you can see my face. You my dog at the end, don't care what the bitch is.
Alright, so first things first, when it comes to the best jump shots for the swings, in my opinion, the best jump shot in the game, in my opinion, from season 1 to season 8, it's still been like this for me, Kyle Kuzma. Now, when it comes to the Kyle Kuzma, the perfect way to go for it, in my opinion, is the Oscar Robertson Larry Bird combination. Now, in like season 3 or season 4, they tried to nerf the Oscars, so I kind of moved off Kyle Kuzma a little bit. But every time I go back to it, when I feel like I need a reset, it hits time and time and time again. And this is one thing I try to tell you all the time. When it comes to these jump shots, going for best jump shot videos and all that type of stuff is cool, but find you a base and just stick with it. And as you get used to it, it becomes muscle memory. That's why no matter now at this point, I can use any jump shot and go back to Kyle Kuzma, and I'm gonna still be able to use Kyle Kuzma. I may need like a shot or two to get used to it again, but it's still gonna be the one that I've really been using for a majority of the year. It's just kind of muscle memory at this point. But yeah, Oscar Robertson, Larry Bird with max release speed, go 82, 18, what's it called? Animation blending, and I think that's the perfect combination for the Kyle Kuzma. Now, real quick, I want to make sure that we go over the shot time and release. So people be asking me this in the comments. I use Elite. Now, Mike Wang said there was supposed to be a normal in between there, but it wasn't able to get forced into the game. It was supposed to be one that was in between early and, did I say Elite? But yeah, I meant early if I did say that. But early and late, you can really go with either one that you want. Now, when it comes to other jump shots that you could use, you can also use Tobias Harris with Oscar and Sadiq, but you would have Sadiq in the front and Oscar in the back, and it would be more of a 65-35, more so blended to Sadiq. I know I tell y'all more times than not to blend it more so to the Oscar, but when you blending it to that Sadiq, I cannot lie to you, it is pretty auto. I cannot lie. Now, when it comes to other bases, I like the Eric Pascals, the Scottie Pippins. I like the Taurean Prince. I say this time and time again, Taurean Prince is one of the best jump shots in the game. I used to call it like my backup for Kyle Kuzma, but it really has a distinct set of builds that are perfect for that. If you're a spot up, a catch and shoot, if you want to fade off of those type of things, like if you're a catch and go type of person, really, really one of the best jump shots, versatile jump shots for spot ups, catch and shoots in the game. It is so consistent, it is so good, and if you're on next gen and the timing changing a lot, that's another good jump shot just in general, just to cancel out that thing right there. So yeah, that's what I'll say for the jump shots for the swings, and yeah. All right, next after the jump shots, the dribble pull-up. Now when it comes to the best dribble pull-ups for the swings, me personally, I definitely have a little bit of a bias, I guess because I've been using it for pretty much the whole year, but Michael Jordan. I like this more than any dribble pull-up. In the past, probably a couple 2Ks, I'm gonna be honest. Fading on this game is really easy once you get the hang of it, and I think Michael Jordan, in my opinion, for the swings is the best one. Now, when it comes to some of the more popular meta ones, I think the Tyler Hero is up there. On the popular side, I don't know if really any of these other ones is really that popular unless you're talking about one of the normals. But yeah, one of the normals is really, really good, and that's what a lot of the My Team in-game cards are using. and it's been kind of been on a lot of the more, I guess, popular cards in the game. I think it's normal too. I think it may be normal though. I don't know which one it is. One of these is really good. But yeah, Devin Booker is pretty decent, but I don't know if that's really popular. I think that's just, if you know type of deal. But my favorite one is definitely Michael Jordan. I said that like dude was bald, I ain't gonna lie. All right, next is the spin jumper. I said this time and time again, I'm not gonna force y'all to really go too crazy on this one. Normal and pro, really all you gotta have. Kevin Durant is another good one, but like it's really more so good for like bigs. But even if you are a big, you can use normal. I think normal is the best one in totality. This is for the real shot creators though. If you're not a real shot creator, don't throw this on. Pro is for people that's really just really rarely using a spin jumper. You kind of getting locked a little bit. You only got 3 adrenaline boosts. You need something to get off. Later the shot clock. You want something to bail you out. Don't worry about it. Have that pro spin jumper on and it's going to be green bean. Now, I know I got normal on. I don't know why I got that on. I guess because I don't really use spin jumper too much. But, yeah, I'm not really like that shot creator-wise. I'll tell y'all that first and foremost. I know I got that equipped, but I'll tell y'all that first and foremost. But that's really how it kind of works when it comes to those 2 different spin jumpers. All right, next is hop jumper. Hop jumpers, in my opinion, you can go with a lot of these. You can go with the normals. I think pro is literally been one of the best ones in the game for a little while. It used to be normal 14. It was either pro 14 or normal 14. I don't know which one it was used to be called in the older 2Ks, but it was 14 though. I just know that. But yeah, pro is really versatile with how many different ones it has. It has a lot. Harrison Barnes is what I've been using. Devin Booker is cool. James Harden is one of the better ones in the entire game. Let me go down here. There are people that doing like a glitch that got like Kyle Lowry on their build and stuff like that. I ain't go that crazy. On one of my builds I was using Glenn Robinson. Don't throw this on. It's bad. But those are the really main ones I would probably have to recommend. I think Zach LaVine is cool too, but yeah, those are the main ones I would probably have to recommend the most. All right, next is going to be the dribble moves. Now, when it comes to the dribble moves, the best dribble moves in the game, dribble style, we already know what the best dribble style in the game. Now, for swings, you actually can go Kobe Bryant. You can go a lot of these. I think 6'6" get Kobe Bryant. I don't know what 6'5" get. I don't know if they get a 92 plus. If they do get a 92 plus, then yeah, you can probably use like the Stephen Curry's or even a new Trae Young. But yeah, Kobe Bryant is really good. The only thing I'll say is, what's the point of going with an 88 speed ball when Michael Jordan is just as fast, if not faster, and it's more what people are used to, I guess you could say. All right, next is the signature size up. Now, you got a lot you really can go with. I think guards are more so better on this one. Like, this is kind of what sets apart the dribbling compared to all the builds. I think the guards are by far the best dribblers because of the signature size up. But the swings, they're okay. You know what I'm saying? And some of the best swings when you even get on bigs. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, signature size up, the ones I would have to personally recommend, I think the Tracy McGrady's, the De'Aaron Fox, the Dwayne Wade's. The Rafer Austin is fun, but like that little skip is just troll. It's not really, for me, it's not really like something I really like. It kind of just comes out on annoying basis. It doesn't really come out when I really want it to come out. Pause. But yeah, pause. That was kind of crazy. But yeah, when it comes to some other ones you can definitely go with, I think Rajon Rondo is actually the best bang for your buck in the game when it comes to having to just have a 70 ball handle. It may even be my favorite one. But they also added a new one last season with Donovan Mitchell that I actually like as well. But I did find myself going back to Rajon Rondo, which is just something I'm just more so used to, I guess. The one I used most of the year, though, was Tracy McGrady. I ain't gonna lie. All right, next is the signature size up, or not signature size up, but the size up escape. You can pretty much use any of these on 6'5" to 6'9". The only thing is you have to be 6'6" to have the Stephen Curry, the Trae Young. You gotta be 6'7", use the Damian Lillard, or the Kyrie Irving. But yeah, the best ones in the game is Stephen Curry, Trae Young. We already kind of know how that kind of works. Steph Curry has the Curry slide and the hot back and a lot of good crabs. I think Trae Young has the best crabs and the best speed boost animations for the sides up escape. So if you really want to combo people for real, I think Trae Young. If you want to have counters for everything, I think the Stephen Curry. If you want some more of a balance of both, I would go with the Damian Lillard, except it doesn't have anything close to the Curry slide. It has the hot back, it has some decent crabs, but it's just not as good as the other two, I would say. Kyrie Irving is really for those dribble heads that really do this for real. If you really do this for real, you need to throw that on and do this for real. Now, when it comes to the lower rated stuff, you got the LeBron LeBron James, the John Walls, the Paul George, the Kevin Durant's, but that's really here nor there. They did add the Allen Iverson, but again, that's really here or there based off what you really want to use. All right, next is the moving crossover. When it comes to moving crossover, I have on Jordan Poole. The best one is Russell Westbrook. The most popular one is Russell Westbrook. You can go with some other ones. I think John Wall, Chris Paul are really good because how fast they are. I think Lonzo Ball and James Harden are pretty decent because that's what I was using for early in the year. Michael Jordan and LeBron, if you want to go for more so realistic like twins and crossovers. But yeah, those are the best moving crossovers in my opinion that I personally could recommend. Now, some people even like the Donovan Mitchell. I was using that a little bit in season 1, but yeah, it's alright. It's nothing crazy to me. Alright, next is moving behind the back. I think by far the best moving behind the back is Pro. They have some other ones that's kind of similar like the Scottie Pippen, but it just don't hit the same. It's a little slower in my opinion, a little bit easier to bump steal in my opinion. So yeah, I like the Pro a lot more. Damian Lillard is pretty popular. I think that one's pretty decent. I ain't gonna lie. Stephen Curry is cool, but in my opinion, the best one is the Pro. That's just what I would have to say. All right, next is the move and spin. I think basic is the best one in the game because I don't really do anything but spin backs. If you do more than spin backs, you can go with any of these Steve Nash's, Nikola, LeBron, Penny, the AD, the KD, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't really matter, but if you want a plethora of options when it comes to doing spin backs, I think the basic is by far the best move and spin in the game. Next is the move and hezzy. When it comes to the move and hezzy, you got the Lucas, you got the KDs, the Zach LaVines. I think the Luka and the KDs are by far the best. The Zach LaVine is a good honorable mention, but yeah, the Luka is the one I've been using since season 1, so that's what I'm still using to this day. All right, next is the move and step back. One of the more good moves. I think early in the year a lot of people was using it. I don't think it's used as much anymore, but I think it is still really good if you had that Luka Doncic on. Now the James Harden is good for snatchbacks. Kyrie Irving, if you want like a throwback 2K feel and be able to do those little hezzies that you used to do it back in the old 2Ks, like from 15, 16, 17 era 2K. Jason Tatum is cool. But yeah, all in all, I think Luka Doncic is the best one in the game. And I say this time and time again, the most underrated, the most underutilized animation package that has so many different things you can do within the animation package, I would say, is the triple threat style, and the best one is Michael Jordan. There's some other decent ones that you can look through. It's a lot of stuff in this game, or just 2K in general, the past couple years that people kind of take for granted because of what the meta is, but there's a lot of things you can really do with a lot of different things. So yeah, I'll say that's what Michael Jordan is to me. All right, next is the best pass style. Me personally, I've been on the non-wave for like 4 straight, no, not 4, that's a little bit of a stretch, but like really more so 3 if you count season 8 as a season. So season 8, season 7, season 6, I've been on the non-wave. LeBron is really good if you're not a guard, but I think none is the best one in the game in totality. I messed with LaMelo Ball at one point. I think that's still really good. But yeah, those are the ones I would personally have to recommend the most if I had to say a top 3 for real. All right, next is the best dunk package in the game. Now, I'm going to be honest, I have been trying some things just to make the game a little bit more fun when it comes to some of these dunk packages, but we just going to go with what I think is the best ones. I think quick drops off one. Like 2K need a Hall of Fame for certain things part of 2K. I think quick drops being in the game for this many years and being the best dunk package in the game for this many years, they need to have like a Hall of Fame for animations, like builds. They need to have a Hall of Fame for a lot of things, parks, all different type of things. I think it'd be something cool 2K could do. But yeah, quick drops off one is easily the best dunk package in the game. Now, if you want something that's good as well to go along with that, that's a good 2-hand. I think 2 hands for safety has always been a thing for years on years and years. And these two being the best dunk package in the game is no question why 2 hands for safety is so good. Because you got quick drops off one and you got the front clutches that are also really good. And it's been like that for years. It's been like that for years. Now, when it comes to one hand, you can go with the straight on tomahawks. When it comes to the people, you can go with the Russell Westbrook. You can go with the Clyde Drexler. Those what I would go for, like the one hand. If you really know how to do the left hand, the right hand, you know what I'm saying? It's really up to you how you want to go about that. That's just on you. Now, when it comes to the standing dunks, I would have to personally recommend the 2-hand under basket regularly the most. Another thing I would say, fun fact, I'm going to go over this on the layup, but yeah, Ben Simmons, throw that joint on, layup package, and you're going to get a little bit more dunks. That's all I'm going to say. Now, you will get some animation sometimes layup-wise that you may not really want, but I'm going to be honest. Them joints don't miss for real. I'm going to be honest. It's really hard to get a contesto too. So it's kind of a sneaky good layup package as well. Now, contact dunks, put them all on. You're going to get a higher frequency. I put on Elite to get the nastiest contact dunks. That's just kind of how I work. If you don't want to do that, that's on you. It's really a preference. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, Season 8, end of the 2K year, I just try to have as much fun as possible. You can do that how you want to do it though. But I just have on elite, but you can't go with as many as you have. So if you have the pro, elite, and small, put them all on. If you only have the pro and the elite, put them pro and elite. It's that simple. Now, when it comes to the alley-oops, I would say you gonna either go with pro, elite, and Zion because you are big, or you gonna go with elite and Zion, or if you just have pro, just put on pro. That's kind of how it works. So elite and Zion is why I don't use the pro with that, is because it's just faster, and it being faster is just kind of weird on the timing. So I just go with elite and Zion. I don't know why I don't have Zion on, but yeah, I'm gonna throw that on. When it comes to alley-oop dunks, contacts, I even just have elites. Now that I kind of got used to how you trigger them, I kind of tried to teach my friends how to throw me live so it triggers them a little bit more. But yeah, they still kind of don't even understand it because I tell them you just got to throw it back. They kind of be on some weird stuff sometimes. When I say that, you can kind of understand why. But that's just kind of really what it is. I'm not even gonna try to explain that because that's gonna be kind of crazy. But yeah, I understand how to do it, and that's just kind of what it is. And those are the best dunk packages in the game. All right, now in this build, if it says locked, I just ain't be able to get it yet. When I do get my layup upgraded, it's only a 51 now because I ain't upgraded it yet. I will be putting Ben Simmons on this build, but yeah, that's one of the last things I do upgrade, though. I'm not gonna lie, layup. So it's just kind of what it is. But I think Ben Simmons is arguably the best layup package in the game, just because of the fact that you dunk more when you put it on. But if we talking about the actual best layup package in the game, obviously we talking about long athlete. Obviously we talking about the Ja Morant. Obviously we gonna talk about, well, not obviously. A lot of people don't really know about the John Wall, but that joint is silk. I'm gonna be honest. But in my opinion, if I actually had to say a real best layup in the game, I'm not gonna lie. This may be like a time bias, but the Kyrie Irving is the best layup package in the game. You throw that on with the Slurries. You throw that on with the Fearless. You know what I'm saying? It gets crazy for real. 2K know what they be doing. Default Small is also one of the best, more skilled layup packages. So if you got skill to you, you know what you're doing with this layup stuff, go ahead and put on that Default Small. You don't really have the highest requirements. Default Swing is also pretty decent. The Fundamental is pretty decent. You really can't go wrong with a lot of those. But also Circus is one of the better ones in the entire game as well. But yeah, that's going to be the layup packages for NBA 2K23 Season 8. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. If you guys want more videos like this, just make sure to show the support by liking and subscribing. I've been going crazy on the streams lately on the backup channel, so all you got to do, if you want to be in tune to those, just make sure to go follow me down in the description. Click those links. Make sure you follow me on Kick. Make sure you follow me on Twitch. You can join the Discord if you want to be more connected with me in all those type of situations. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. If you guys want more, make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. Make sure you go down and look at all of my backup channels and see if you mess with any of that stuff. I got a channel for pretty much anything. NBA, music, NFL. It don't matter. Just go and look and see if you like any of this stuff. Make sure you subscribe to what you like, and you ain't even got to subscribe to nothing else. But that's going to be pretty much it for today. If you guys want more, make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe. Share this video to anybody that will help. All that good stuff out the way, though. It's your boy Fitz. Out the bit.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!
Alright, man. So I've been streaming pretty consistently. We're going live every day, consistent hours, doing all different types of content, not just 2K. Now, if you messing with that, boy Fitz on Twitch, your boy Fitz on Kick with 3 Z's. I guess I'm just not like that. I couldn't get the regular name. But yeah, if you do want to show some support for your boy, I would appreciate it. It's really just that simple. Links in the description.
You will get caught.
So I was checking my analytics. Even with 100K, we still have 80% of you guys not subscribed. I don't know what else I gotta do. Now, if you guys want to get more in touch with me, you can join the Discord. But how you watching my videos and not subscribe? Subscribe. It's that simple.
I ain't felt like this in a long time.